Right, ladies and gentlemen, the relaunch of Organo Gold Healthy Coffee Explosion is here. Your timing is absolutely perfect, but it's critical that you act now. And so what I want to do is explain to you why timing is key. Now, here's how this is working right now. As a go-getter in Organo Gold, I am exposing this business to everybody. I'm actually going back to people that told me earlier, let me think about it. Well, of course, now they probably should have had enough time. But here's the thing. When we're really relaunching our business, we're talking to as many people as possible. So here's how this looks. You want to get in early because here's what's going to happen. In our business, we have two sides. We have what we call the dual. We have a left side to the business, and we also have our right side. Now, here's what's going to happen. The system and how we have it set up is going to strategically bounce people back and forth based on their positioning in the company. So how this looks, I call a good friend of mine. They come into the business. Call another friend. They come into the business. Here's one, here's two. Now, I've got my first two people in my duel is what is actually complete at that time. Now, here's what's going to happen. As a go-getter, I'm going to continue to go out there and talk to people. So as I talk to people, the third person that I put in is going to land right here. The fourth person that I put in is going to land right here. The fifth person is going to land right here, and then the sixth person is going to land here. I can go on and on because there's no cap on how many people I can personally sponsor or bring into the Organo Gold business. Now, here's the beautiful piece here. You're starting to see people actually getting connected to someone else that they don't actually know. Here's the beautiful piece about this. Whoever said yes at the very top right here, guess what? You're going to see how huge this can be. Now, imagine what I'm getting ready to show you over here has the ability to happen over here as well on your right side. But to simplify this, I'm going to just focus on one side of business. Now, we teach people in Organo Gold the easy formula here. We call it the power of two. That's all we're looking for in this business. Finding two people, teaching them to go out and find two people. What do we mean by two people? Two coffee drinkers, two business partners, two networkers that look at this and they see this. So let me show you what this looks like. Here's what's going to happen. I'm still talking to people. So as my people are bouncing left, right, my team continues to do this. Guess what? My good friend that came into the business, he or she's out there talking to people. He's out there talking to people. So the business begins to look like this. So he's working. He or she's working. This person's coming in. They're working. They're telling people about healthy coffee. Everything's exploding. Well, what do you know? This person over here, they actually went to a live event. They see the vision of this now. They start calling their list. So all of a sudden, their business starts looking like this. It starts to grow. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. When you talk about two coffee drinkers, I don't have enough space to even talk about the type of numbers that can happen. Now, one thing I can tell you is if I start putting dollar signs in all these, all of y'all know what that means, right? That means these are branches of business where activity is happening. Now, these dollar signs can represent different things. This person's business right here could be a $5,000 monthly business right here. This person here. And I don't want to write too much. I can start getting the board looking a little bit messy. But let's say if I circle this person here, this represents a $2,000 person right here. So I'll start just coloring all these in. All the ones colored in represent $2,000 businesses, meaning they've got about $2,000 a month in coffee activity happening through their businesses. So if you just take a snapshot of those, well, we'll just say that's $8,000 right there just from those four lines of business. Now, all these other ones, let's just say those are like $500 or $50 or $100. Without question, here's what happens. This particular left side of business could do as much as $15,000 or more easily, you guys, in a week's time, which means you have the ability to get paid off of 20%. Grab yourself a calculator and you can do this. Now, this again is just an illustration. Please don't run out to OG and start telling them Marcus said I can do this. This is all illustration purposes to better help all of you understand why timing is key. But I want to show you this. Now, let me ask you this question. This person who I called up, and let's just say they didn't know much about the coffee business, not at all. They don't know much about network marketing. They understand coffee, and they say, you know what, I understand timing. Marcus, here's my credit card. I'm going to go ahead and at least lock my position in at $50, and I'm going to order myself some coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, by them doing that, look at what happened in their business. See, all this is actually attached to their business. Now, the beautiful piece about our company is, again, we sift the experience, but we share in the profits. And what I mean by that is, the way this business works is all the coffee volume flows through the business that's right above them. So if you see these arrows, it's going to flow all the way through, which means everybody's going to be able to share in the profits. You get yourself dual qualified and you start sharing in the profits. And you can get with your upline. They'll explain to you more in depth about how that works. But I want to share this with you so everybody can understand that all this is going up. So we talk about timing. How key is this for this person right here? This person that made a decision. Here I am. I'm the visionary behind this. I expected to see this happen. But this person is blown away because of the timing they made. Now, think about it. This person is here, but could have been here. What was the difference? Well, Marcus, let me think about it, man. Let me get with a couple people first, and get my wife. Let me get with my husband first, and let us talk about this for a little bit, and we'll give you an answer in about 4 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. This activity that you're seeing can happen in 24 hours. So when people tell me that, hey, they're willing to wait 4 days, let alone 4 weeks, I'm thinking to myself, the business can happen like this in a matter of literally hours. So when someone calls you with excitement, and ladies and gentlemen, if they have excitement in their voice because they're getting ready to relaunch their business and take things to the next level, let me tell you something. You should have your credit card in hand and ready to roll immediately. In fact, we talk about credit card in hand. I don't know if you can see this. This is that OG card that pays, baby. We get it loaded up with money. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. I'll be trying to go to my card now. Watch those digits. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you guys, this formula is absolutely amazing. So just wanted to give you a quick snapshot on what it looks like with the dual team. And with that said, we'll catch you in the winner's circle, and we'll catch you at our next training.